Welcome! In this series of short videos, we will give an introduction to those who have never used PowerBasic before, or even considered taking up programming. Today we will look at file handling, how you can detect, open, update, delete, and close files in your PowerBasic programming. So what are files and what can they contain? In previous videos, we looked at both string and numeric variables as being containers of information inside the memory of a computer. Files do a similar job, although usually on a larger scale, holding information on some kind of storage medium. This medium could be a solid-state disk, a traditional hard disk, a DVD or CD, or a USB drive. Some of these are internal to the computer and some are external. The data held within the file will be in a particular format, which you will need to know before you attempt to read or update the data held within the file. Files, like variables, have names, and the file name also has a part of the name after a dot. This is known as the file extension, and it is a good indicator as to the format of the data held within the file. For example, PowerBasic code files have the extension .bas or .inc, indicating that these are basic files. However, as there are many different versions of BASIC, it does not necessarily mean that any BASIC file can be opened and processed by any BASIC interpreter or compiler. So what can you do with files? In your life as a programmer, you will be asked to create, read, and update many files. You can create a new file that has never existed before by merely opening it. You can open and read information from a file that already exists. You can open a file and update existing data within it or append to the end of the file. And of course, you can delete a file. So what commands are helpful to know within PowerBasic? IsFile. This inbuilt function will return true if the specified file actually exists in the path you have provided. IsFolder. Another inbuilt function which will return true if the folder currently exists. Open for output. You can use this to open a new file to be able to write to it. Open for append. This allows you to add to the end of an existing file. Open for input. And this one allows you to open an existing file in order to read from it. Open for binary. Opening a file in binary mode allows you to read from or write to any part of the file. Open for random. A random access file allows a file to be used as a simple database. Open lock. This defines the access status of the file. Do you allow other processes to read from the file while you access it, or deny them any access? Close. Having opened a file, you need to close it once you're finished accessing it. So what videos cover files? There is a video on arrays and CSV files, which covers reading CSV files from the file structure into arrays, using both the PowerBasic Windows and console compilers. Random access file. This video covers the use of random access files from within your applications, both reading and writing from the file. Threaded searches. This particular video covers using multiple threads within your application to read different sections of the same file. so it covers multiple processes reading the same file at the same time. A file find utility. This video covers the final touches to a utility which can be used to search the disk of your computer, looking for specific strings within specific types of files, and displaying the list in a grid on the screen. I'll put links to each of these videos in the description below. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching.